Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Got quite a lot to talk about as far as Steam news and updates go. We've got apparently what is going to be the next Valve game, and it just sounds absolutely lame to me. We'll talk about that. That's coming from Gabe Follower on Twitter. Free Steam game DLC, pretty exciting stuff here. Dave the Diver getting a pretty big piece of DLC, so we'll talk about that, and it's going to be completely free. And Sucker Punch has a note about Ghost of Tsushima on PC. We'll talk their statement at the end of this video. But Gabe Follower noted on Twitter, Deadlock, next Valve game previously known as Neon Prime Citadel, competitive third-person, hero-based shooter, 6v6 battling on huge map with 4 lanes, usable abilities and items, tower defense mechanics, fantasy setting, mixed with steampunk, magicians, weird creature, and robots, fast travel using floating rails, similar to BioShock Infinite. That element kind of sounds cool. It sounds like a lot of gameplay elements of major live servicey games coupled together. 6v6 hero shooter, maps with lanes like MOBAs, tower defense mechanics like MOBAs. Like, this is not something from Valve that I am interested in. This is Valve doing something that I'm sure that their hope is to create something like CSGO, like a live service game, like a Dota, that they can monetize for a long time. Look, I crap on a lot of studios and a lot of publishers for focusing so much on live service games, but Valve is doing it as well. Valve literally at this point, they can do whatever the hell they want. They got Steam, and I love Steam, and Steam is fantastic, but they're just gonna make money hand over fist. That, yeah, I can understand that from their standpoint. Why do a major single player game? I don't know, maybe because it would sell millions and millions of copies at this point. It's just unfortunate. Now, I'm not going to pretend to you guys that I had this level, or I have this level of nostalgia and attachment towards Valve. I'm just not that kind of person. I love Steam as a platform, but the original Half-Life, I was not PC gaming at the time. Half-Life 2, I played on the orange box when it came to consoles, but it's not like I have this long-standing relationship and investment with Half-Life, with Valve products that a lot of you guys do. I've played the majority of Valve titles. I've enjoyed a lot of them, but I don't have that level of investment that a lot of you guys do, so I don't feel as disappointed that a lot of other people feel when they read something like this. Now, also at the same time, there are people that are gonna be interested in something like this, and Valve, they've put out titles like Artifact, and I get it. Half-Life Alyx also came out somewhat recently, but I feel like Alyx was just to push VR, and I'm not gonna be somebody that's... First of all, I don't really dig VR like that, like wearing a headset and all that. Not my cup of tea, and not something that is gonna really, really interest me. What I want from Valve is like a Half-Life 3, is like a Left 4 Dead 3, is like a Portal 3. I know, Valve is allergic to the number 3, but you get the idea. Or just a compelling new single-player title within the Half-Life universe. It doesn't have to be Half-Life 3. They did Half-Life Alyx, but that was a VR title. So on and so forth. Like, something like this, something like Artifact, doesn't interest me. Counter-Strike 2 obviously is going to crush it, and is crushing it. Like, that's not... Like, it is what it is. They got their live service games that are going to make them money hand over fist alongside Steam. Like, Steam, at the end of the day, they could literally chill and do nothing. Steam is a behemoth as it is. And it's nice that they continually do updates and software updates to Steam and continually make it a better platform. They're not taking their foot off the gas, but certainly... The foot isn't taken off the gas. They like ripped the gas pedal out and tossed it out the window when it comes to them doing single player titles and titles that people, a lot of you guys want out of Valve, like a Portal 3, like a Half-Life 3, a Left 4 Dead 3, not a single-player game, but you get the idea, something true to Valve. Deadlock, on the other hand, it might be a cool game, but the idea of a hero-based shooter, like, bro, I'm out of here. When I hear hero-based shooter, bro, that sounds absolutely lame to me, and again, that's a personal opinion. You can think that it sounds really cool. To me, it's not something I'm interested in. It sounds lame, and that's my 2 cents on it. Like, again, you can disagree if you do want. Next up, do want to cover Dave the Diver's free DLC and Godzilla launching on May the 23rd. A lot to go over as far as this is concerned. This was announced via the PlayStation blog, and it will be a limited time DLC that's dropping on May the 23rd, and it'll only be available until November the 23rd. So it will be a limited time release. But I'm pretty sure once it's in your library, like, it'll be yours to own. I'll give it a couple mentions as we get closer to November 23rd, 6 months from now. So hopefully I remember. But nevertheless, monstrous giants lurk in the unfathomable depths of the blue hole. Their formidable presence striking terror into the hearts of any who dare to venture into their domain. They interfere with Dave's tranquil fishing pursuits, yet unwittingly become prime ingredients for his sushi restaurant. Their colossal forms lend to an unexpected and savory twist to the culinary creations. Godzilla, the mighty monarch of monsters, whose legendary reign celebrates its 70th anniversary this year, now emerges to make a historic appearance within the depths of the blue hole. Prepare to encounter the awe-inspiring Godzilla, arriving May 23rd. Honestly, sounds like pretty interesting DLC, and surprised that it's coming absolutely free. Again, limited time, but Dave the Diver has done exceedingly well. Like, an absolute juggernaut of a release, and shocking a lot of people in how it was received. 90,000 Steam reviews, overwhelmingly positive, 97% positive as far as that's concerned. Like, again, a game that people seem to really love. Not one that I've spent too much time with, but certainly have to circle back and play this one. And as far as free DLC goes, this sounds like pretty sizable free DLC content, so cool on that. Lastly, do want to note Sucker Punch Productions tweeted out a tremendous thank you to Nixxes Software for their outstanding work on Ghost of Tsushima PC. Your technical expertise has been invaluable in making our first ever PC release a reality. We couldn't possibly have asked for a better partner. And not to crap on Ghost of Tsushima, we've done that enough in the previous videos. Let's talk about the strengths of the game. It's a tremendous port. The game itself, obviously, if you can play it in your region, is absolutely tremendous. And Nixxes quickly becoming one of my favorite studios in all of gaming. Yes, they are not creating new games, but you know what? You guys, how many videos? If you search a bad port on my channel, there's probably going to be an absurd number of videos that come up. You know what? Let me do that right now. Let me go to my own channel. Let me go to the YouTube search button and let me type up in bad port. Oh, Star Wars Jedi Survivor. I have a video back in the day. The PC ports are becoming just sad now, where the thumbnail is Wild Hearts, Callisto Protocol, and Gotham Knights. Yes, 3 atrocious ports. Another bad PC port, The Last of Us Part 1, which, by the way, Nixxes didn't do that one. Oh, let's talk bad PC ports. A video from 8 years ago! Assassin's Creed Unity and Batman Arkham Knight in that thumbnail. Oh my god. Final Fantasy VII Remake, because remember, Epic Games Store, that port was terrible, initially. Again, Batman Arkham Knight, we're talking about that. Just Cause 3. Oh my god, it was bad times. It was bad times. Why am I reliving this horror? And that's like the tip of the iceberg. Every time a bad PC port comes out, I'm not talking about it, but it is just a breath of effing fresh air when you have a studio that game after game, high quality port after high quality port. I rage about the trash. You know what? Because of Nixxes' consistency, I'm raging for good reason, because they have crushed it every time out of the gate, and they deserve their flowers. Because yes, my standards are absolutely in the ground when it comes to PC port quality. I just want stuff to work, and I want the stuttering to be at a minimum, and a lot of the times we can't even get that. But thank you to Nixxes. Every experience I've had with them has been stellar, from Spider-Man, Ratchet Rift Apart, Horizon Forbidden West, now Ghost of Tsushima, and you're talking about Forbidden West being the follow-up to Zero Dawn, which Guerrilla did a trash job with that, or whoever, you know, primarily worked on the port for that. That game was trash initially. It's nice to see a studio like Nixxes have pride in their work, deliver high-quality titles, and credit to Sony. Don't like the PlayStation Network account looking, but guess what? I give credit where it's due. Good job on you for acquiring a studio like Nixxes, bringing them into your portfolio, and having a studio that prioritizes delivering high-quality PC ports, because God knows a lot of these other publishers could use somebody like Nixxes making sure that their PC games work to a certain level. But let me calm down a little bit, but credit where credit is due. Nixxes is crushing it as far as that's concerned. But that is going to do it for me. Again, the next Valve game honestly sounds pretty lame to me. You guys might disagree, but hero shooter, like, come on, man. Dave the Diver getting some awesome free DLC on May 23rd. Godzilla content coming to that game for free. And Ghost of Tsushima, note from Sucker Punch. Again, a lot of credit to Nixxes Software. They're knocking it out of the park with their current work. That's going to do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate it if you guys hit that button, so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.